In today's video, I am going to be breaking down what are, in my opinion, the top 5 baseline inbounds plays that every youth basketball coach needs to be able to win games. Really quickly, if you want a killer defense, make sure to go check out my Unbeatable Basketball Zone Defense book that is down in the description below. That will allow you to double team the low post and trap the corners without leaving any players open. Let's get down and let's check out these baseline inbounds plays. So this first play is going to be in 2 parts, mainly because, well, you can use it as a trick play as well. So number 1 is you have 3 guys who are setting up a screen. You're going to have player 1 either use 3 and 5 as a screen or use 3 and 4 as a screen. When that happens, it's going to be an elevator screen, and then player 1 is going to be popping out for a 3-point shot. If player 1 is open, let's say he doesn't have that 3, what I want to see is for player 5 to then cut to the basket. This could be a layup. Player 2 is going to pop out to the opposite side. Player 4 is going to then pop up. 3 is going to then lift or pop out, and we're going to pass that ball around until one of these 3 players may have an open 3-point shot, or we could just set up the offense. However, the second part to this same play is going to have player 1 just sprint around these screens. Player 4 is then going to be setting the screen on player 5's man, and player 3 lifts out towards the point. The idea here now is for player 5 to be the one who is open. Safeties are going to be 1 and 3. 4 could even dive towards this area too, but what we are trying to do is get player 5 the layup. So part 1 is player 1 getting a 3, part 2 is 5 getting a layup. I'm going to almost guarantee you that at the very minimum, you can only run the elevator screen once or twice. They're going to know this guy is going to be setting up for it. What will happen eventually is these players will start playing on this side. When that happens and player 1 runs around, player 4 just needs to set the screen here. His man's already on this side. Player 3 lifts out, and now with player 5 cutting, it's going to be a wide open layup. So you basically overload this side. Everyone thinks you're trying to feed player 1, when in reality, it's going to be an easy pass to player 5 for the layup. The next one that's a lot of fun is this one. We're going to have a back screen onto player 5. We're going to have a screen over for player 3. The idea here is now we're going to be either looking to hit player 5 or 3. Player 3 with a 3 or player 5 with a layup. So player 2, the inbounder, he needs to be able to see both sides and see who is more wide open. If neither player is open, let's say these guys switch. Player 5 needs to clear. Player 4 now dives. He could be open. Player 3 clears out. Player 1 dives to the corner. Now he's also an option as well as our backup options. Well, now you're probably saying, well, what happens if we go against a zone? Well, I actually personally love this play right here. We're going to set up right here. We're going to have player 4 set a screen down. Player 5 set a screen up. And whoever we call it for is going to go out. We can have player 1 go or player 3 go. It doesn't matter. You can call their names. Player 1 goes. That's going to then lift up player 3. We're going to have player 4 set that screen. Player 5 is going to roll to the basket. Player 2 is going to go inbounds. At this time, player 1 can either pass to player 2 for the 3, or player 2 can pass to player 5 for the layup. But either way, our number 1 goal is to get player 2 the shot in this case. Here's another one that I really like against a 2-3 zone. We have, or at least against any zone, player 3 and 4 cross. 3 goes to the corner, 4 goes up top. We are then going to have player 5 posting up and player 1 moving out towards that 3-point line. If player 3 covers this side, player 2 covers this side, we're going to have the pass down to player 5. He's going to look to score. If we get the pass into player 3, we're going to then have the pass go up to player 4. Player 3 is going to go in and set that screen on player 3. Player 2 is going to pop. This is going to be a 3-point shot. Now, this is my favorite play of all time when it comes to having a big dominant center. This is not a play that I practice. This is a play that I draw up every once in a while where I just tell my players, look, this is what I want to see happen. If they're playing man-to-man, this play is only going to work once. Player 5 is going to then fake one way, and then he's going to go through one of these 2 players, either through 4 and 2 or through 2 and 1. If he goes between 2 and 1, they need to close on his man. Now, if they switch off, you have a big dominant center being guarded by one, both, or no guards, which then means he's going to be wide open for that layup or the alley-oop. Either way, he's going to be open. I hope that these baseline inbounds plays help your team. Make sure to go check out my Unbeatable Basketball Zone Defense book that is down in the description below. That is going to allow you to double team the low post and trap the corners. I hope that you've enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you guys again in my next video.